Hey everyone, Darren Cross here. Welcome to week 12 of Business 215, Small Business Management. And this week we're in chapter 15, and chapter 15 is all about assets. And the name of the chapter is Assets, Inventory, and Operations Management. What are we really after? We're after efficiency here. We want to have the most amount of assets, obviously, but we want to do the least amount to them that we have to in order to actually create what we want. So I really kind of think that operations management is the aggregate concept here, and inventory management is part of operations management. So what are we talking about with operations management? It's about requiring the least amount of inputs to get the output that we want. So we have things that come into an organization, and then we do some stuff, and then we have outputs. We want to minimize what we have to put in order to get output, and we want to minimize what we have to do in order to get output as well. Okay, so that's the overarching thing, and this is when you hear terms like logistics and operations or lean management and things like that. What you're really trying to do is you're trying to get the most out of your organization. There are all kinds of things to consider. One of the things that we definitely definitely want to consider as well is how we manage inventory. How much inventory do we want? You may think, I want a whole lot of inventory. No, you only want what you can sell. If you had a magic wand, you would say, I want the amount of inventory that we're going to sell today. You don't want to really hold it, but we do, because you don't want to take the chance of not having it if someone wants to purchase it. Or if you manufacture things, you don't want to have those things on hand, because then it just causes a problem in your operations flow if you're manufacturing things. So this is why we have to think about this, and this is why there's a whole field around this, and this is why people get degrees in operations management, so that they can help companies to maximize flow and operate lean if they can. So what are we going to learn this chapter? Number one, we're going to describe the techniques to manage short-term assets. Again, we're looking after efficiency. Okay, calculate the value of the assets in your business. The value of your assets go to your net worth, and that's going to be what's on your balance sheet. So that it's important to understand what your assets are actually worth. Describe techniques for managing your fixed assets. Obviously, that's going to be something that we're concerned about. Calculate ratios used to analyze capital investment decisions. If you're an accounting major, you know what these things are. We're not going to harp on them here, but we're definitely going to know what they are. Describe the advantages of renting or leasing capital equipment. So when it comes to being in a business, everything is about the monetary value of things. And so there are things that impact your bottom line when you rent stuff, and there are things that impact your bottom line when you lease stuff. And so taking those things into consideration is something that managers and leaders have to do all the time. Describe the techniques to manage and improve operations of your business. So what can we do in order to minimize the input or the activity that we have to do in order to get the desired output that we're after? And we're going to discuss the need for and the value of documenting your business operations. The idea behind that is wrapped in this concept and the theory of knowledge management. If people can't work for a place forever, so whenever they leave, what happens to the knowledge that's in their head? We have to document how things have been happening so that we can continue to operate efficiently. We don't want our company to actually start to fall off because someone left, right? We got to be able to deal with that. So really, those are the concepts that we're concerned about here. Go ahead and dig into the homework that you have this week. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Good luck, everyone.